Hi, I'm Alaric, the visionary behind Praetoria. Join me as we explore the future of sci-fi and gaming. For the purpose of this campaign, this fighter is the only art asset taken through the entire production process. Everything else is someplace in the early alpha stage of production. This fighter has been taken from high detail sculpt to a texture-baked, game-ready 3000 polygon model. This is our target level of detail for high-quality mobile production and represents our lower mid-range for the desktop PC platform. Level of detail objects will range from around 40,000 polygons for ultra-high settings up close, down to only a few hundred for distant objects. This will allow for epic battles with thousands of units in combat at a time. Normally, developers don't show off their game in such a raw state, but we know you understand that is why we are here on Kickstarter, to raise the capital we need to release this game as a AAA quality product. We believe that customization will always be king, so we have taken serious strides toward our goal of producing a high-quality, highly customizable character editing system. Ultimately, players will be able to create a near infinite number of unique and exotic alien species. We are even producing a dynamic aging system since characters will have children, grow old, and die. A combination of advanced shaders, high-quality textures, and a next-gen animation system give characters a truly lifelike appearance. With real-time subsurface scattering, even this 5,000 polygon, medium level of detail character meets our expectations. Much of this video has been heavily time compressed to keep the duration short. Check out our other videos for real-time previews. In Praetoria, players will be capable of creating gigantic metropolis-sized cities on realistically scaled planets, to cooperatively build, attack, defend, and control vast regions of space in a way typically left only for the imagination. We believe that the seamless blending of player and AI-controlled characters will bring the universe to life in a way not found in any other game. In addition to AI citizens and player-run empires, there will be independent AI civilizations which will develop and eventually take to the stars. They will range from friendly explorers to xenophobic conquerors. Players may trade with them, use diplomacy to form alliances, or even try to enslave them. To create as realistic of an experience as possible, even non-sentient beings will have fully dynamic life cycles that include eating, sleeping, reproduction, and death. Players will find an ever-expanding list of things they can do and ways they can interact with each other and the universe around them. We will devote our resources to offering a robust set of player creation tools, advanced organizational management options, player-driven monetary and market systems, and a way for players to make their own quests through a feature-rich job creator. All of this will exist inside a skill-based, classless system designed to create an entirely new gaming experience. Due to our design philosophies, Praetoria will be more role-player friendly than gamers are used to. Players will finally be able to be someone important instead of just pretending they are in a static game world. The game's story will be created by the player's actions and the universe forever altered by the outcome. In Praetoria, factions will be replaced by player-created empires. Guilds will become independent multi-factional player-run organizations. The creators of these empires will choose a form of government which will determine the structure of their civilization. A civilization's leaders will designate agencies to enforce their own system of laws, create trade agreements, forge alliances, and form militias. Using a dynamic set of tools, leaders will be capable of creating custom job titles and ranks complete with permission-based access to the various systems used to manage and run an empire. Players can earn loyalty to any empire by completing the various objectives designated by its leaders. Leaders can set permissions to reward loyal players with the ability to control non-player citizens and military personnel. As an example, a person with a low loyalty score may be restricted from accessing any Imperial assets or only the lowest ranked foot soldiers during a time of crisis, while someone with a high loyalty score may have access to the commanders of massive Imperial armadas deployed anywhere in the universe and be able to assume control of them at any time. The independent player organizations will have their own internal structuring, rank, and promotion systems. These organizations can be formed for any purpose, such as mercenary groups or mercantile guilds. Imperial leaders will encourage their citizens and organizations to explore, colonize, and pursue various research and development paths by creating government contracts. There will be no artificial limitations on what kind of weapons a player can pick up and use, armor they can wear, or vehicle they can pilot. Instead, a character's ability to effectively use something will be determined by their level of expertise with the related skills. Players will have several different choices for advancing character skills. These options will include simply using an ability to practice it, training in formal academies, and the ability to directly tutor each other through a master and apprentice system. Without use, a character's skills will diminish slowly over time. New players will instantly be useful to their friends and able to join in major combat events, since a bullet is a bullet and will affect all characters equally. We believe this will all but remove the difficulties for a new player to quickly join in the fun with their friends, even after the game has been out for several years. When a player joins the game, they will spend points to create a family dynasty complete with a genetic profile. Each new family member generated will be based on the choices made, such as type of species, basic physical attributes, and their general appearance. Throughout the series, we plan to include multiple modes of play for each title. In the mobile game, there will be an action RTS mode along with a non-combat flight simulation and exploration mode. In the PC titles, we plan to add a robust ladder mode for competitive gamers. This mode will focus on shorter campaigns with customizable starting points for teams to compete with each other. There will also be single-player story modes that follow key characters and events throughout the prehistory time periods leading up to the age of the MMO. The invisible walls and constant restrictions on player behavior will be eliminated in every way we can. As a result of this, it is inevitable that evil empires will rise to power. While we will not give you a quest to become a galactic hero, that destiny can be yours if you fight for it. In Praetoria, crafting will be very different than what players are accustomed to. A blueprint at its simplest is a combination of form and function. Our system will allow for the creation of unique designs that will be independent of the technology used to produce it. Tech trees will be used by each individual entity to determine what they can produce. If 3 different empires or organizations have access to the same blueprint but are at different technological development levels, they will achieve very different results. The quality of alloys used will affect the durability and weight of an object. The ability to store and harness energy can affect life support systems, propulsion systems, weapon systems, communication systems, computer systems, and even scanners and radars. The mobile games will follow a traditional concept of researching new technology to unlock preset objects. They will then be assembled into a blueprint, as shown in the upper region of this display. In the PC games, however, crafting will take on a whole new dimension with voxel technology. The lower right corner shows an early prototype of this kind of system. Crafters will still start with preset tech objects unlocked by R&D, but they will be able to completely alter the appearance by carving into it or combining multiple objects into one. In the MMO, players will work competitively and cooperatively to unlock new levels of technology for their empires or organizations. As a result, this system will be very different than what players are used to. They will not be limited with Pattern A requires 5 bars of bronze just to be able to click on the craft button. Instead, these plans will be sent off to a factory for mass production, which will be limited by technology, materials, and manpower. Products will be stored in warehouses and shipped physically across the galaxy in trade convoys. Since there are no levels in Praetoria, those who desire life as a producer rather than a destroyer will not be required to kill mobs and grind XP to stay competitive. They can focus exclusively on the area of gameplay they wish to pursue from day one.
Oh hey, I see you finally finished the video. Hell, I think I grew a beard waiting for you. You have no idea how hard I tried to keep it short too. I'm just so excited by Praetoria, I can't stop talking about it. I hope you feel the same. Look, we realize not everyone is made of money, but you may have a lot of friends and guildmates. That's why we're taking crowdfunding to a whole new level with our tier reward program. Here's how it'll work. For each tier of our stretch goal campaign reached, every backer's reward level will be increased by 1. What that means is, let's say you can only contribute $10. But you tell all your friends, they tell their friends, and as a result, we hit our Tier 7 goal. You'll end up getting a $150 reward. We're hoping this added incentive will motivate you to get the word out on social media like never before. Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, contact your favorite gaming sites and make sure they know about our project. Heck, give us a shout out on your favorite radio station. Everything you do will make a difference. We can't do this without you. We've taken this as far as we can on our limited budget alone. For the moment, we're just a few gamers with a dream who happen to be artists and programmers. We still need to add several more talented and creative members to our innovative team of visionaries. We believe this is an idea whose time has come. If you agree with us, then help us send a message to the industry by making this one of the most successful Kickstarter campaigns of all time. After all, we gamers have grown up. Isn't it time video games grow up too? I just want to say thank you in advance for every effort you make on our behalf. We look forward to getting to know you in the coming days. Until next time, this is Alaric with the Visionary signing off.